Most of the fall perfume recommendations have the usual suspects: cinnamon, oud, wood, vanilla, and don't get me wrong, I love those too, but there are plenty of other scents that smell scrumptious this season. I have lined up some super pretty perfumes for you that are too gorgeous to gatekeep, and you don't want to miss this. And here's an insider tip: if I were you, I would make sure I subscribed and that the notification bell was on, because this channel is going to be lit for the rest of this year and into the new one. Hi pretty people, it's Crystal, your very own personal beauty pro. My primary work is in makeup artistry, and I work primarily in the commercial and advertising field. I also do some editorial, and I've done many a New York Fashion Week. I love inspiring, encouraging, and entertaining people through beauty, and perfume and fragrance is an often forgotten but very important part of your whole beauty persona. I love to occasionally share some of my favorite perfumes, and we've nicknamed those episodes On That Note. Today I'm going to share some fabulous fall winter fragrances, but we're going to put a little unexpected twist on it. Today the fragrances that I'm going to highlight really feature this warm, exotic, sweet, delicious fruit. These are going to be great for day, night, and even for special occasions. And you're going to smell unexpectedly delicious. Let's start with a brand and a product that I absolutely adore, and that is Nest. I love Nest. I love their home fragrances. There are a couple of their perfumes I love, and I think one of my favorite products are their perfumed oils. I remember when they were first released, I thought to myself, a perfume oil, like... But just like Nest's other classy, high-quality products, their perfumed oils are delicious. This first one is Madagascar Vanilla. It's a beautiful, warm, earthy vanilla, and it smells like there's toasted coconut. The thing that surprised me most about Nest's oils are how potent they are. So you could really wear these along and get a nice, beautiful, soft scent bubble. And they are so much fun to layer under your other fragrances. They really leave a beautiful, lasting sheen on the skin. It's fragrant and moisturizing, beautiful oil. That sweetness, but the warmth makes it appropriate for fall and winter, in addition to spring and summer. It's really hard for me to choose a favorite Nest oil. If I had to choose, Balinese coconut I'm sure would be in my top 2. I've talked about this before, but this smells like melted coconut candy. Is sweet and scrumptious and tropical. There's no time of year that you don't want to smell this delicious. Now for this next one that I'm about to share, I think the girlies are going to try to revoke my perfume card, so I'm going to need you all to come to my defense. But trust me on this one, this is an unexpected, beautiful fragrance for fall and winter, and it's going to seem really strange because this fragrance is pretty much at this point the queen of summer. This is Tom Ford's Solay Blanc Eau de Parfum. This is too delicious to put down for an entire season. It's perfect for daytime. I mean, we still do daytime events, daytime breakfasts and brunches, shopping and errands. This is what I would describe as almost buttery. It's a buttery, tropical, coconutty floral, and there's a juicy citrus vibe about it. It's a solar floral amber, so there's a warmth. Features a note of coco de mer, which takes on that coconut accord. It has that tropical ylang ylang flower. It also has cardamom, so it has a touch of spice, and it's a nice departure from everything being so thick and syrupy. And although this is a fresher floral, I have absolutely no problems with performance. Let me know if anyone else is familiar with Solay Blanc and would wear it in fall and winter besides me. And while I'm already in trouble, I'm going to go ahead and also recommend her sister, Eau de Solay Blanc, the Eau de Toilette, another one that I have no performance issues with. I would say the other one is more like a creamy pina colada, whereas this is more of a sparkling spritzer version. This is a bright, zingy citrus, but it also has that ylang ylang and the coco de mer. It has a sweet floral orange flower, also pistachio. Here's one you don't hear about often, but the girls who know. This is Versace Crystal Noir. Of course, with crystal in the name, I am a bit biased. This is one of those silent killers. This is a bit challenging to describe, actually. It's a very pretty, unique fragrance and a really versatile fragrance as well. Gives you a warm musk. There's vanilla, so there's this beautiful deep sweetness. There's also a touch of coconut, so that adds an exotic feel. But what's different or unexpected about this is that it also has a fresh aspect to it, almost like a luxury soap. So it manages to be warm, sweet, and sensual, but have a fresh feel. This is one of those fragrances that could take you from day to night. I think very few people would find it offensive, but it is magnetic and alluring. It's a beautiful fragrance, and it's not one I smell on everyone. Sticking to the theme of namesake perfume, this is Lancome's Soleil Cristal. This is a flanker to the legendary Lancome La Vie Belle. And that house is actually, I believe, almost 90 years old at this point, so they know perfumery. And the original La Vie Belle is a world's best-selling fragrance. I absolutely loved it. It's a compliment getter. It is eternally womanly, it's sweet, it's earthy, it's potent. I have had the original and some of its flankers, and I have over time gifted those to other people to enjoy, because as the collection grows, it just gets more difficult to get back around to all of them. So I want other people to have a chance to enjoy them too. The one I couldn't part with is Soleil Cristal, which means crystal sun. La Vie Belle itself means life is beautiful. Such an uplifting, delicious fragrance, but this is also very sensual and sassy as well. This is warm, sweet, tropical, and floral. Also features that quintessential tropical floral ylang ylang. Has a hint of that coconut again, vanilla, and mandarin. That coconut and vanilla are delicious. It's pretty, but it's powerful enough to stand up in the colder weather months. Still with the House of Lancome, flanker to the original La Nuit Trésor. This is La Nuit Trésor Nude. If you know anything about the original, you know that that is the ultimate femme fatale fragrance. The best way I could describe it is a black rose drizzled with candied syrup. It's unique, it's head turning, it's ultra feminine and sensual. Its nude version has the essence of what I just described in the original, but it's fresher and it has a delicious dose of coconut. This next fragrance is by the 7 Virtues, and I am quickly falling in love with this house. And I have another acquisition from them, which I will share in a future video. But today, in keeping with the unexpected theme of coconut for fall and winter, this is Coconut Sun. I tried a travel size and I had to have a full bottle. I really like the brand story, what the brand stands for. This is so delicious. I would describe Coconut Sun as a fresh pina colada with a twist of lime served in the actual coconut shell. I say the coconut shell because, you know, the outer shell has that earthy quality. I think this is so addictive. Has notes of coconut, frangipani, vanilla, citrus, also crisp sea salt, which is an interesting touch, and jasmine. This is so gorgeous, and this is another one that has a really nice wear time even in the colder weather. This next one is Dolce & Gabbana, the only one intense. This intense interpretation of the only one, it is so good. And this one is a huge compliment getter. It's a warm, sweet floral with a tropical twist. There's mandarin, green apple, jasmine, black vanilla, coconut, and I believe there's a bit of cedar. There's a woody base. It's a really delicious dance between sweet and floral and earthy and tropical. This was my scent of the day just the other day. This fragrance is by Luxury Niche House, Tomine, London. And this is so good. This is Blue Heart. The packaging and presentation are just beautiful. The fragrance itself is almost indescribable, and it is absolutely not something I would recommend blind buying without sampling first, although that's exactly what I did under perfume peer pressure. I don't know if I would have understood this, say, 5 years ago, but it was love as soon as it arrived. What I get is a burst of a pungent, unique coconut soaked in jet fuel. I know that's a crazy description, but in essence, that is what it smells like. Fragrance features saffron, coconut, tonka, amber, cedar, and vetiver, and nargamatha. Almost oud-like. I said the coconut was soaked in jet fuel. I was only partially joking because there really is this fuel-like quality. I would and have absolutely worn this during the day because I'm extra by nature, but I would say this fragrance really would shine for a special occasion or for evening. Absolutely year-round. Definitely fall and winter stunner. I would love to know what perfumes you girls are loving for fall and winter. We're absolutely going to discuss beauty and makeup. And when I tell you I have some fabulous content coming your way, you are absolutely going to love it. And I look forward to seeing you in that very next video. But until we meet again, keep it pretty.